Sam Sumpter from Bands DBK here at Platinum Sound for Anti-Social Camp, where 150 artists will come together for 100 songwriting sessions. I am so stoked to introduce one of those artists who's also a producer and an engineer, Mia Berrin, who you might know from Pom Pom Squad. Yeah!
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
I am so excited for this. We first got acquainted over Zoom several years ago for an interview. I caught you at South by a couple years ago at a Paste party, yes. I think it was. And yeah, now we're doing the thing here in New York.
I know. Everybody's back in person. This is the biggest in-person music event I think I've ever been a part of, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So
amazing. And yeah, this is your first Anti-Social Camp.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. What are you most looking forward to?
I think I'm just excited to assume a slightly different role in the songwriting process. Usually I just write for Pom Pom Squad, and I've been wanting to write for other people. For this the purpose of this session, I'm top lining for other artists. So I'm really excited to try something new and see how I can stretch myself as a songwriter.
Yeah, and I'm so excited to see what comes out of all of these sessions and just all these collaborations that might not have ever happened otherwise.
Yeah, me too. Hopefully I will make something good.
Yeah, I have no doubts. But for the case of this session, you're going to be playing some Pom Pom Squad for us.
Yes.
Do you want to introduce your first song?
Yeah, the first song I'm doing is a song called Second That. It's from my debut album, Death of a Cheerleader, which is going to be 2 years old at the end of June.
Ooh, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Death of a Cheerleader. It's kind of crazy. This song is a love song. It's kind of sad, but it's pretty. And it has a Smokey Robinson reference, which I love and just feels like a little fun piece of my musical identity.
Yeah, amazing. Take it away.
All right, here we go. We laughed all the way home, and I knew that we couldn't just be friends. I take a good hard look before I go and fuck it all up again. I saw someone you were with in the summer now. I wanna be just like them. She said I can't have this conversation now. I know exactly what she meant, 'cause I second that emotion. I second that emotion. At home with the radio on, and I throw myself down on the bed. I'm restless, I'm wrestling with a song that you love. It's been stuck in my head. I try to be happy that I had it, but I'm sad, I'm just fucking sad. 'Cause I can't stop myself from falling for you, thinking of you crying in your cab. And I second that emotion. I second that emotion. Thank you.
Oh, man. As advertised, that is indeed pretty and sad.
It's kind of sad, yeah.
Well, again, Anti-Social Camp is all about kind of the songwriting experience, among other things. But what is kind of your normal songwriting process? Do you find inspiration at a certain place? Do you?
Yeah, I mean, my process has definitely changed over the past couple years. I tend to be a solitary writer, so I like to have a lot of time to work things out on my own before I bring it to my band or any other collaborators. Usually I'll start just kind of making a loop in Logic and play guitar and sing until I find something. I'm also definitely a notes app, voice notes girl. I save a lot of little snippets in there until I can find a use for them. But lately I've been trying to do more sessions, and that's been exciting. I think I've learned a lot from just seeing other producers' processes, and it's been cool.
Yeah. Are there any other people that are coming to Antisocial Camp that you're particularly looking forward to meeting or connecting with?
Oh my gosh, well, yesterday there was a panel, and Susan Rogers was there, which was insane. Prince is my hero. My first memory of music is a Prince song. So I was just really excited. I have a lot of respect for her, especially as, a woman in the production and engineering space. It's still, the numbers of women that actually get to work in that space is still pretty bleak. So hoping that in the next couple of years there can be some amendment to that. I got to meet her. I had a Prince book on me and she signed it, which was very cool. Otherwise I'm supposed to write with Nicholas from Walk the Moon, which is going to be interesting. I'm excited about it. I'm a fan of the music, so.
Anna Sun's like the perfect song.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, I grew up listening to a lot of Alt Nation with my mom in the car on the way to school, so I'm very familiar.
Yeah, that's me too. Like, I feel like Alt Nation is like, that just takes me back to like 2011-ish. It was like that perfect age. 100%. Of like,
I was wearing American Apparel. I had my little jelly shoes on. I was on the way to school.
The good old days.
Oh man, they were days.
The days.
They were days that happened. Yeah.
Those days did indeed happen. And then I feel like I have to ask, you said there was a Prince song that was your first music memory, and it would be a crime if I didn't ask you a little more about that.
Yeah, well, when I was a little kid, my parents and my two siblings and I used to take road trips. I was born in New York, and we would go down to Florida and like go to Disney World and do all the little kid stuff. And I remember figuring out at some point that if I like pretended to be asleep, that's when my parents started playing like the non-kid friendly music. So I would like get on the floor of the van and like hide basically, and kind of crawl up to near the driver's seat and listen to music. And I remember my dad was listening to the song Lolita, and it blew my mind. It was like my first memory of music, and it was a really unforgettable feeling of electricity and excitement, and I think that was my first inkling that I wanted to do music.
Yeah. Man, that's like the perfect story.
I like it. It's a cool story.
Your parents have good taste.
They have really good taste. I learned a lot about music from my parents, so.
Do they come to a lot of Pom Pom Squad shows?
They do. They do. Especially in the last couple of years, I'm really grateful that they've gotten to see me play more and more, just because there's been more shows, and I headlined a year ago, a little over a year ago now, and we sold out a show at Bowery Ballroom, and that was crazy because they're both born and raised New Yorkers. Yeah. So it was a really special moment. I feel like I've been having a lot of those in recent history.
Amazing. Looking forward to more.
Thank you.
Yes. Well, you're going to play the next song, Drunk Voicemail. Do you want to intro this for us?
Yeah, this is a song that I wrote many years ago. It's probably one of the oldest songs that I have that I put on this record. It's about being drunk, leaving someone a voicemail, very, very deep and nuanced stuff. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying I can't relate.
Yeah, no one's ever been through that but me. It's just me.
Just you.
Okay.
Well, I'm stoked.
Know how to make me sad. Press flowers in the pages of your hands. You bite your tongue as you walk down the stairs. You're only alive when there's somebody there. Asked my mother if I was at home. She told you I was, but I wasn't alone. You bide your time as you walk down the stairs. You want me alone when there's somebody there. You go to the party, you ask me to dance. You cut me open with your hands. Baby, we can talk, maybe we can be friends. I want to, but I don't think I wanna tell you everything that makes me cry. Wanna tell you everything that keeps me up at night. Wanna tell you that I hate you, but I don't know how. When the truth is that I love you more than anyone else. You wanted to memorize my heart, searching with a flashlight in the dark. And what you found I already knew. The brightest thing inside was you. You go to the bar and you ask me to dance. You cut me open with your hands. Baby, we can talk, maybe we can be friends. I want to, but I'm no good at pretend. You're what I think about when I'm in bed. Wanna tell you everything that makes my cheeks turn red. Wanna tell you that I hate you, but it don't make sense. Cause I think I really love you more than anyone can. Wanna tell you that I hate you, but it'd be a lie. Cause I think I love you more than I am willing to try. Wanna tell you that I hate you, but I don't know how. When the truth is that I love you more than anyone else.
Woo! Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm still like, wow. That was
Thanks.
so beautiful.
I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here. And I mean, I guess you've got some new music in the works. You've got a tour coming up. What's happening?
Yeah, I'm working on my second record right now, and I'm very excited about where it's going. I wish I could just like put it out, but it's not. It's still cooking a little
Yeah.
bit. And in September, I'm going on tour with Poppy and Paris, which is going to be really sick. I'm such a fan of both of their work, so I'm just happy to be here, you know?
Hell yeah, we're doing it.
Yeah.
So, well, thank you so much. And I am looking forward to doing more IRL stuff with you in the
Yes.
future.
Yeah, I'm happy to do anything, so.
That's beautiful.